Yo, what's going on, guys? Alright, so today I'm coming at you guys with a brand new rant. Like, as I told you in my Snapchat story, I said that you can expect a rant pretty sometime soon. So no script, no restrictions. I mean, maybe a little cussing restrictions, but I will be going all out. Just ruthless. I don't care. I might not be talking as good because my tongue really, really hurts right now on the side. Just prevents me from being able to talk as good. And alright, so I'm just gonna get straight into the video. Why I do not respect feminism. Feminism. Number two. Alright, this is the second time I'm making this video. Alright, so what you guys don't know is I don't respect feminism, but it's just not the kind that you think. I'm all about equality and stuff. I don't really mind if a woman wants equality and all that. I mean, we all have equal rights, so feminism isn't really needed anymore. But then there are the extreme feminists. I think it's called third wave feminism. I don't really know. Oh, and what they do is they bitch and complain about the smallest things. Like they complain about a dude spreading their legs. Two men on a bus got arrested for spreading their legs on a bus, sitting down. Now, do you think that's fair? No. Like women spread their legs too. like I'm pretty sure they do. I've seen it before, and I don't hear anyone complaining. I don't even hear anyone complaining about me spreading my legs when I'm sitting down. Like I don't see why it bothers them so much. I mean, they say it takes up so much space, but if it were to take up so much space in the seat, why would that bother you? Why don't you just sit in a different seat? All right, that's not what the point of the video is, but what the main point is. All right, I'm just gonna pull up this one thing. All right, so basically, this one post made by Feminism is Cancer. I mean, it wasn't really made by him, but he posted it just showing what this one feminist made. So the post says, quote, if a fat woman wants to have sex with you, have sex with her. That last part in all caps. So, and then what it says is, listen up, men. If a fat woman approaches you and wants to have sex with you, you have to have sex with her. No, it says you have sex with her. No, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. First of all, you should be fucking honored as shit to have the opportunity to have sex with a big, beautiful goddess. Are you talking about a beluga whale? I mean, we all have standards. Pretty sure a fat woman isn't really that attractive, to me at least. Some dudes like chubby bunnies, but not all men. So it goes on. More importantly, you have to oblige, as she said. I don't know if I said that right. As she says, because if you say no, you are actively oppressing her with your bullshit, ridiculous standards of beauty. And let's face it, you. Wait, what you think is beautiful doesn't matter because she can be as fat as she wants. It's her body, not yours. That just sounds so stupid. When I read that last part, I lost faith in humanity already. By oppressing her with your fat phobic bullshit, though, you are likely going to be triggering her and are thus violating her and her identity, and by violating her so viciously like that, you are in fact committing rape. Now, how stupid does that sound to you? When I read that entire thing, I was just like, is this really what it has all come down to? Raping a woman without even touching her just because of how she feels. I don't care about how you feel. No. I mean, I care about how people feel, but it, it's just certain people, I just don't care. I don't care if I oppress you, just okay. You're not my friend or anything. You're on a stupid person. I don't like who you are, so, and you aren't respecting me, so why should I respect you? You're saying that I have to have sex with you. No, I don't. That's rape in a way. You're literally forcing a dude to have sex with you. And aren't you complaining about rape right now? Forcing someone to have sex with you, keyword have to, keywords have to have sex with her. Isn't that rape? What is she gonna do if I say no? Just tackle me and then fuck me? Like, that's rape, isn't it? Like, yeah, men can get raped too. Like, it's not funny. A lot of feminists think it's funny that men are weak if they do. Same thing can happen to a dude. Like, just think about it for a sec. Just keep that in mind. You're like, they say how a woman can get drunk and then can't. They're too weak to do anything, can't move. The same thing can happen to a man. I'm pretty sure other things can too, for the scenario. But anyways, so like you don't have to have sex with them. Like even if they don't fucking tackle you like the beluga whales they are, um, they like what are you gonna do? Call damn police? I'm pretty sure you can't call in something like that. You just can't file a police report saying, "Oh yeah, this man raped me because he said no when I asked him to have sex with me." No, that is just bullshit. And what I'm also tired of, like same thing with this other woman. She poses something, and she had this poster board saying, "I need feminism because I can still be raped when without a man laying a hand on me." No, you get. Oh my goodness, man. And then we have women put. I know this is very disgusting, and I hope you're not eating anything or drinking anything. But there are feminists out there that put their period blood in their food. There was a feminist that said, I know I can't pull up any images because my computer's down, but like she was saying, "Oh, as a feminist, I believe I should put my period blood in my food, and it's very nutritious, has a lot of iron." Like what? What are you doing? You are putting period. Like I remember this one feminist putting period blood in her pancakes. Like, come on, think about that for a second. In your food, that makes no sense. Why? Why would you? Oh my goodness, these fucking vampires! I swear. And then we have other feminists. I remember this one that had put clothes in her vagina to, guess what? Put drench it in period blood. That is disgusting. Like, what is? Oh my goodness, man. Like all these feminists, all they want to do is just have something to complain about. I want to see why they want to be oppressed and then just like force themselves to dislike this, dislike that. Like, why do they hate men so much? And like now, these feminists are saying you have to have consent to say hello to a woman. You have to have consent from a woman to say hey to her. That's such like, and then women are like, "Oh, we're being used as objects and sex figures. That's all they're looking at us like." But then at the same time, they're wearing like really revealing clothes and posting stuff that is showing their ass and their titties too. Like, don't be saying all that shit and then doing that at the same time. Okay? Like, that just doesn't look right at all. Like, it's just so stupid. Like, I've just had enough of looking at these I mean, I'm still gonna look at the posts, but shout out to Feminism is Cancer on his Instagram. Just look up Feminism is Cancer. Like, that's all you have to type in. Um, might want to put spaces in between the words because, like, I forgot how, like, his thing was, but I can't really link you at all because I can't do anything in the links. But, anyways. Oh, oh man, I'm circling back to my throat. But anyways, just all of this stuff you cannot respect. They complain so much, even for the littlest things, the smallest things that they complain for. You cannot respect them. Like when you complain that much about the tiniest things, you cannot respect that. Alright, I don't respect feminism at all. I would if there was good use to it, but there's not anymore. We all have equal rights, and then there is no wage gap. All right, I'm just saying because statistics even show, and like it shows that women don't work as much as men at points, you know, like 74%. Some, oh my goodness, like they're complaining about something that they know is happening. They know that they're not working as much, but then they're complaining that they're not getting paid as much. What are you supposed to get? A raise or some shit to balance it out with the hours? Like that? No, like that's not what's supposed to happen. You're supposed to get paid for like the same amount, but you're working different hours. You're not working as much as men. I mean, there are women that work, like these aren't all, you know, like it's just most of them, you know. But anyways, I just honestly just like just always seeing these posts, I'm just like, how stupid can these people be? And the fact that people think that there are more than two genders doesn't. No, there are not more than two genders. No, never will there be. And like it's like I see all these gender crap and all that, gender fluid, non-binary. I'm like, what the fuck is non-binary? And then they go like, oh, I get offended when they don't call me by the vocabulary name. They, their, those are plural, all right? You are one. You are a single being, not multiple people. And I'm just if I were to see a non-binary person, I'm just gonna call them by what their actual gender is, what they were assigned to at birth, not what they want to be called by. I don't care if you want to be called this and that. I will call you by your fucking gender, not by what you want to be called. Fact comes before feelings. All right, you shouldn't care about someone's feelings before facts. Like that's just what's wrong with society. People think that feelings matter so much more than facts. That's how things are going to be ruined for you. And like the fat acceptance society thing, I mean community, like they care so much about feelings rather than facts and their own health. They're like, oh yeah, you're beautiful, don't worry. It's not like you're letting yourself die slowly from obesity and all that stuff, you know? Like, being obese kills you. I'm sorry to say that, but it does. Like, it's all the way up there next to cigarettes. And cigarettes kill tons of people, and it's right next to it, to the amount of rate of deaths. And they're basically just letting all these fat people think it's okay to be fat. Like, no, that's not healthy. They say, oh, I'm fat, but I'm healthy. No, you're not. You are. That is unhealthy. And then they try and go on print like all these other things and be like, oh, this is how princesses in Disney are supposed to be. Those are realistic, and they like just put some fat filter on them, make them look really fat, looking like they ate a bunch of muffins every day for a month and never exercised, never moved, just literally just sat there and ate all the time. No activity. That's how fat that they look. That is not realistic. That is just fat. That would like no. That is not something that you should do. Fat? No. Like realistic stuff is realistic, all right? Something that is capable of doing and wants to be done. All right, I hope you guys all enjoyed. Please like, subscribe if you're new, and I don't know if I described that last part